different, but it's very pretty out here. I believe they're setting up the flag now.
I call it the transition to greatness. We're going to have a great year next year. You'll see.
What's up, XRP bag stuffers? What's up, XRP family? How's everybody doing out there? XRP bags back with another one. XRP, the best digital asset, the fastest, most secure, most scalable, most cost-efficient, eco-friendly. Send money anywhere in the world instantly. Nobody could stop it. XRP. Let's get right into this video. ISO 222. You can go on Ripple's website and check out this document. I'll have a link below in the description box of all these documents and web pages we go over. Shaping the future of cross-border payments. Cross-border payments are ready for the future. Global payment standards are fragmented, resulting in closed networks, unstructured data, and opaque payments that require manual intervention and ultimately a poor payments experience. The world is converging on a new global standard, ISO 222, the de facto global data standard for modern payments. To help enable this next step in global interoperability and meet the evolving needs of our customers, Ripple is now part of the ISO 222 standards body, the first member focused on distributed ledger technology, DLT. So Ripple and XRP, the first members on the ISO 222 body, the first member focused on the DLT technology. And what other reason why Ripple and XRP, well, Ripple, why would they be on here? ISO 222. ISO 222 is about the new financial system, and that's what Ripple and XRP is all about. So you know that ISO 222 will be ran on RippleNet because there's no other reason for Ripple to be there if it's not the new financial system running on the RippleNet. Already adopted in 70 countries, it is estimated that 87% of global financial transactions will be supported by ISO 222 by 2023. So by 2023, 87% of the global financial transactions will be running through RippleNet on the new ISO 222. Through the RippleNet and ISO membership, customers are able to help define the future direction of cross-border payments, access a network of global financial institutions governed by rules and functional standards, leverage software to enable faster, transparent, and seamless cross-border payments, connect to one standardized API for all counterparty connections, simplify the implementation, and reduce operational overhead. Join us bringing cross-border payments to the future. So through the RippleNet and ISO 222 membership, customers are able to do all this. They're able to send money instantly with minimal fees, 24/7. It's our duty to continuously search for superior technological solutions to deliver ever-improved remittance services for our customers. With the steady rise of remittance flows, we see Ripple helping us open new revenue potential and a better overall experience for our customers. So that's the Ripple document for ISO 222. Let's go ahead and get into the rest of this juicy stuff. This tweet from Baba Cugs this morning showing the migration of Euro, US dollar, and sterling regions to ISO 222. And it looks like Swift ISO 222 cross-border payment specifications seems to be going live November 2021. Europe, it looks like they're in their testing phase right now, also looking to go live next year, 2021 November. UK, they're in their introductory phase as we speak from 2020 into 2021, and they're looking to go live by 2022. And the US, ISO 222 specifications, legacy changes from November 2020. So it looks like we could have a November to remember with the US going live with the ISO 222, and going into 2023, 80%, 87% of the global transactions will be running and supported by ISO. Ripple gets ready for ISO 222. Ripple claims to become the first blockchain-focused payments company to join the ISO Standardization Committee, future-proofing its business for eventual arrival of the data-rich messaging protocol. Ripple moves follows testy exchanges between SWIFT and the European Central Bank over the surprise direction by the interbank messaging network to shift to the ISO migration date for the cross-border payments from November 2021 to the end of 2022. For a Ripple, closer connection to ISO will help drive interoperability with global payment networks and add a sheen of regulatory legitimacy to its proprietary cryptocurrency XRP. Ripple confirmed the move in a short statement on its website. The world is converging on a new global standard, ISO 222, the de facto global data standard for modern payments. And Ripple XRP are the ones that are going to be the standard on that. Another coin, a phrase coined by the Ripple team, and you see it coming up everywhere where money moves, along with the level playing field. Ripple confirmed the move in a short statement. To help enable this next step in global interoperability and meet the evolving needs of our customers, Ripple is now part of the ISO 222 standards body. What is ISO? ISO is an emerging global and open standard for payment messaging. It creates a common language and model for payment data across the globe, one that provides higher quality data than other standards, which means higher quality payments for everybody. One that can adapt to new needs and new approaches, one that's not controlled by a single interest, one that can be used by anyone in the industry and implemented on the network. Richer, better, structured, and more granular data. Quality data means quality payments. Improved analytics, less manual intervention. A short guide to ISO 222 implementation 2020 update. As financial institutions recognize the scale of impending ISO 2022 migration deadline, implementation strategies are being recalibrated to incorporate risk, challenges, and opportunities of the industry-wide transformation. Key dates: November 2021, ISO 222 messages to go live on SWIFT. Between 2021 and 2025, a 4-year coexisting period for the ISO and the legacy SWIFT MT standards. The UK and US are expected to adopt ISO standards in 2022 and 2023. ISO, otherwise known as ISO, is the new data-rich language and structured for payment information, with an EU migration date set currently for November 2021. ISO is predicted to revolutionize the banking sector through increased detail, flexibility, efficiency, reduced cost, and straight-through processing, STP. Increased rich data transfer is immensely attractive for financial institutions because of its ability to strengthen security and reduce transaction errors. And all this is possible through RippleNet and XRP. The language is on track to become the new global standard, and the financial institutions across the market are readying themselves for the migration project. The transition is expected to occur in 2022 for the UK and 2023 for the US. However, the institutions are being strongly advised to adopt early, and we are seeing that now, guys. This could be the switch could be flipped any second now. That's why we continue to stuff our bags, because we know XRP is the standard. XRP is the chosen one. Erwin Koch, head of service development and management, EBA Clearing, tells FinExtra Research that he is positive about the progress. Preparations for this major industry changeover are completely on track at the level of our large value payment platform, Euro 01. Our work is fully aligned with the project and testing milestones set forth for Target 2. So can Target 2 mean phase 2? The Euro 01 migration to ISO deadline for 2021 is in line with the Euro system Target 2 platform to the ISO standard. The only differences we see are at the level of strategic approaches taken by our users. Some banks are concentrating all their efforts on tracking the ISO 22 migration and all related compliance aspects, while others are already looking to how to benefit from the migration in the medium term. Currently managing two of the Europe's systematically important payment systems, Euro 1, Step 2, EBA Clearing has worked alongside SWIFT since 2018 to help market participants craft a seamless transition into the ISO standard. Global head of ISO program SWIFT advocates early adoption of the standard to FinExtra Research and argues we encourage institutions to look at ISO 222 strategically as a new data model that will yield efficiencies and improvements in compliance and customers' experience. The rich structured information it enables will improve the quality of data between sending and receiving customers, significantly improving their overall experience. ISO will improve efficiencies thanks to the updated automated processing, provided detailed party information to facilitate compliance, and will provide a platform where new services can be offered to clients because of the added data. So Ripple and XRP, given our financial system, a greatly needed upgrade. Are financial institutions on track? Market infrastructure and industry initiatives at Deutsche Bank highlights to FinExtra. As things stand, we see a majority of banks focusing their attention on putting processes and infrastructure in place to meet the 2021 deadline and be able to receive the extended ISO 222 messaging in the corresponding banking space. We see European markets leading with the implementations driven by the clear timelines set by the market infrastructures. Most banks in these markets are using the opportunity to prepare for the migration in the correspondent banking space in parallel. Need to work closely together within the industry bodies. Others, such as PMPG with the Wolfsburg Group and others, and pay close attention to recent developments. Banks cannot overcome the challenges alone. We expect service providers to support their clients in this migration too. SWIFT has been engaged by a number of large payment banks and key intermediaries to provide workshops and webinars to provide detailed coaching for the ISO adoption process. Banks aren't equally equipped to prepare for the migration in a consistent manner. Patia, head of retail and corporate operations at Erste Group Bank, highlights the challenges the migration presents for smaller firms operating in the space. European banks are working very hard to meet the 2021 deadline. However, I think the deadline is quite challenging, especially for smaller banks. So it looks like they're trying to push this ISO system as soon as possible, want everybody on board. by 2023, and they're pushing for these institutions to jump on board right now, as some of them are already testing it. A couple people are already using it. Ripple is the first blockchain company to be part of the ISO standard body. Ripple has been making huge strides in conquering cross-border payments industry in the past couple years. The latest step the company has made in becoming a staple payment provider has been joining the ISO 222 standards body. Ripple said that joining the standards body will enable the company to achieve the next step in global interoperability and meet the evolving needs of its customers. The ISO 222 membership will allow customers to utilize RippleNet to access a network of global financial institutions, connect to one standardized API for all counterparty connections, and simplify implementation and reduce operational overhead. Over 300 financial institutions currently rely on Ripple's global payment network, including MUFG, SCB, and Santander, and the rest of the world coming soon with ISO 222. The migration to ISO, the new payment messaging standard, is set to have a profound effect on payments, according to global banking and finance. The migration to the new standard, XRP, will require significant efforts both from banks and their clients, as it is set to replace Swift messages as the standard messaging format from the format for the transfer of cross-border and high-value payments. Nubu Ando, the representative director at SBI Remit, one of Ripple's biggest customers, said that the company's duty was to search for technological solutions to deliver remittance services to their customers. He said in Ripple's announcement, with the steady rise of remittance flows, we see Ripple helping us open new revenue potential and a better overall experience for our customers. And we see here Wikipedia, ISO 222, a standard for electronic data interchange between financial institutions. It describes a metadata repository containing descriptions of messages and business processes and a maintenance process for the repository content. The standard covers financial information transfers between financial institutions that include payment transactions, security trading, and settlement information, credit and debit card transactions, and other financial information. Pretty much any way money moves, the way information moves today, will move through RippleNet and through XRP, the standard, the global standard. Let's see what we have here. Adoption. A 2015 report by the United States Federal Reserve System classified Europe having mature adopters of the ISO 222, including India, South Africa, Japan, Singapore, Switzerland, and having growing adopters, and Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom, and New Zealand as having interested adopters. The report concluded that the Federal Reserve should push for ISO 222 adoption within the United States financial system. Australia's new payment platform, launched in 2018 February, uses ISO 222 messaging. So the new payment platform, NPP, is an industry-wide payments platform for Australia, national infrastructure for fast, flexible data-rich payments in Australia. It was first made accessible to the general public on February 13th, 2018, with the launch of PayID, a simple addressing capability. So it looks like Australia seen the benefits. They're already on board. They're already launched February 2018. In July 2018, the Federal Reserve Board of Governors requested comments on the proposed adoption of ISO 222 message format and migration beginning in 2020 and ending in 2023. So everybody is already beginning to migrate to the new RippleNet infrastructure and the new global system. They started 2020 and they are hoping to end by 2023 and have most of the world running through the RippleNet system. And if you guys can see here, ISO adoption, time for a change, old way into the new way as we blast off. ISO 222 is a multi-part international standard prepared by the ISO Technical Committee, TC68 Financial Services. So all the links will be below. That's all I have for this one, guys. XRP, RippleNet, the standard. You've seen the document. Leveling the playing field, XRP, Ripple. The writings are on the wall. We are right at the doorsteps of seeing everything go down. Any minute now, the switch could be flipped and our lives could be instantly changed. XRP, RippleNet, they've been laying the groundworks for a long time now. That's all I have for this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash that thumb button, smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. XRP, keep stuffing those bag, guys. Keep on stuffing them bags. I'm not a financial advisor, but you guys already know I'm stuffing my bags. And if you guys are a part of this XRP family, you guys already know what's going on. This is why we've been stuffing our bags. This is why we continue to hold, because we know we hold that gold, the new standard. So that's all I have for this one, guys. Cheers to everybody out there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.
To be where it was. The demand is going to be tremendous, and next year is going to be a tremendous year. Fourth quarter is going to be very good, maybe better than that. The transition is going to be very interesting, but you're going to see some very good numbers coming out of the third quarter. It's a transition. I call it the transition to greatness. We're going to have a great year next year.
But
You'll see.
We can get dug out by the third or fourth quarter of this year economically?
Well, the third quarter, we're moving in that direction. Right, I would say it's starting right about now. We're going to start moving in that direction. But the third quarter will be, I think it's going to be very good. It's going to be a very good indicator, but it's going to be very good. But it is a transition quarter. The fourth quarter is going to be good. It could be maybe more than good, Kevin. And next year is going to be, I think it's going to be a really powerful year. Economic people have no idea how talented they are, the job they do, and we're getting our way back, and we're getting our way back, I think, much faster than people think, and I think it's going to be a much more successful launch than anybody would have thought. I really think next year is going to be a tremendous year, and I think the fourth quarter is going to be, Larry, I think the fourth quarter is going to be fantastic. I can feel it. Yeah, I can feel the demand. It's going to be really fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
We believe. Only thing I hold is that gold. XRP, XRP. Yes, indeed. The only thing we believe. XRP, XRP. Only thing we hold is that gold. XRP, XRP. Best believe. You can't tell me nothing. Show me shit. I can't hear you right now. I'm in my rocket ship. We about to take off. Don't know where we going. All I know is we're headed straight.